I teach a course on people analytics, and I just uploaded a demo of some of the practical stuff that we do as part of the course. And I realized that maybe not everyone wants to watch an 18-minute demo, so I'm going to do a quick condensed version of it, and we'll time it and we'll see how long it takes this time if we do a quick version. So essentially what it is we're using the framework that is presented in this recent article that came out on organizational culture amongst hybrid teams. So basically what they said is that if you worked for a prolonged period of time as a hybrid team, there's no other change in the work arrangement, you start to see what they call the neighborhood effect that occurs in the organizational culture. So there are 10 cultural attributes that they use to measure, which are these ones over here that I fed into ChatGPT. I said collapse them into 5 composite attributes and write a survey item. And we then built a survey and we collected a response for each of the 5 teams across Africa, because what we want to do is we want to recreate this image that I got from a stock video that I used in one of the promotional videos. So the 5 teams that we've got is Morocco, Egypt, Ghana, Ethiopia, and Angola. We've got one response from each of the teams. And the cool thing about this is, I think most people can generate a graph in Excel. The cool thing about this is what we're doing is we're creating a visualization that's based on live data that constantly updates as you collect new data. So we've got this existing 5 responses. What we're going to do now is we're going to transform this into a way that is easy to visualize. You don't necessarily have to. You can do it in the visualization, but it makes the visualization very complex. So we're going to make it simple for ourselves, and we're going to create a new tab. And this is our team. And this is the rating. Let's call it total rating. Doesn't really matter because this is just for illustration. And so this is the rating. And so our teams are Morocco and Ghana and Egypt and Ethiopia and Angola. All right. And so now don't stress out about the formula. You can easily Google how to write a formula. So if you don't know formulas that well, don't be stressed out. I am using this formula, but this is not something that is crucial for you to be able to do to find this course useful. So we're going to just average it out. Average if this column has this country or team name, and then you're going to give me the average of these ones. And we are going to divide it by 5. Yes, divide by 5. And we're going to multiply it by 100. And then we just also want to lock these ones because we're going to drag it to save time. We're not going to write the formula out 5 times. Right. So this is essentially, I don't know if you tracked the calculation, but this is essentially the percentages. So now what we're going to see is the percentages of the level of, or the sort of the health of the organizational culture for each of these teams. And this is live. So this form is still active, so we can still actively collect data. So now we are in Google Data Studio. Let's just quickly refresh this. And we now need to add this database where our data sits to the, so this is demo database. And we've got, is that ratings? Yeah, ratings. right. And now we're going to, don't worry, I know there's a lot going on here, but trust me, if you kind of get an idea of what each section means, it's not that overwhelming. So now we've got our team is going to be the location. Scene already picks it up. It's very intuitive. And then our total rating is going to be the size. And the color of the bubbles are orange in the stock video. So let's make these ones orange as well. There we go. And we can also add in text. We can call this hybrid organizational health. So this is so that we can, in real time, as our people complete the feedback, and you can filter this as well. We'll be covering all of that in the course. And now this is something that you can embed on a website. It's something that you can put in an email. You can, even if you want, you can download it as a PDF. But the whole point of this is it's something that's live, it's interactive. And now what I'm going to show you is if I actually, let me just record this on my phone. So for example, we can see here that Angola's got the highest score of 100%. So their organizational culture, while working in a hybrid fashion, this team is doing the best, and Morocco is doing not so good. Morocco doesn't even, I think that's because the text box is over. So let's quickly correct that so that we can, so that we are sure that we can actually interact with Morocco as well. Okay, so Morocco is not doing so good. So their organizational health, based on the survey that we compose, is only 20%. But now if we go to this survey that's still open, and we go and put in a bunch of full 5 scores for Morocco, maybe let's do 3. Morocco, we'll do 5, 5, 5, 5, and maybe just one more. And then it'll go from 20 to hopefully something higher. Now, the minimum range for auto refresh is 15 minutes. But if there is a shortcut key, if I think, no, that's not the correct one. But we can just refresh manually. So that's currently 20. If we refresh it manually, you see there Morocco is now at 80%. So this is all live data, and then you can play around. You can play around with the colors, and you can change this into a heat map as well, where say the lowest one, which is currently Ghana, this will be red, and Angola and Morocco are the highest ones, so they'll be green. So there's all a bunch of stuff, and of course this isn't the only chart. You can also do line charts, graphs, pie charts, even word clouds. So these are all the types of things that are possible. And looks like, okay, 8 minutes, maybe a bit long, but at least not 18 minutes. So there is still space available. If you feel you are interested in this and you want to join us, go to the CEOPSA events page and you can book for attending this course. And I hope to see all of you there. Thanks. Bye.